Hello, this is Star Giant. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about a new character that's coming out in Genshin Impact today in 1.2. So before we get into this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell side so you won't miss my latest video like this one. And also I'll be live streaming on Twitch when this new heroes comes out. So it will be coming out in January 12 at 3 a.m. at my time though, so the Eastern time. So yeah, if you guys wondering, Jeff should be coming out. That's when I will be live streaming on Twitch, and I will leave a description below. And this video actually come by It's Spike. So go ahead, I will leave a description below on the Twitch channel, on the YouTube channel. So yeah, I'll leave the description there. Then you guys can go ahead if you want. Can go ahead and check out the video too. Alright, let's get into the video. So a new hero that we're coming out right now is going to be Ganyu. Ganyu is a new 5-star hero that is actually going to be coming out in Genshin Impact. And here I was going to talk about a hero about Fu Tao, but then here this new hero just came out of nowhere. So yep. So what we know about Ganyu anyway? Ganyu is more of a she's the cryo user. And she's an archer, so you use the weapon at a bow. So a cryo bow user, and she's also a secretary, commissioner, or missionary for Ning Wang, and it actually stands aside with Kuching. So yeah. So what we're going to do now? We're going to be talking about what her talent is, what her passive, and what her constellation before she comes out, because she is going to be coming out. So I want to give you a brief information about her. So what kind of sun item you need for her too. Then you get her brief information. Then if you like to get her, then you go ahead and play a gadget play, because you only can get her from a gadget. They might have a trial version for her you can play with, but yeah, that's only get the trial though. Alright, let's get into the point. Let's get into the video for her. So what we're going to be talking about right now, we're going to be talking about her talent. So her talent is a normal attack called Loon Titan Archery. So her normal attack will perform up to 6 consecutive shots with a bow. And her charge attack will do more precise aim and also increase damage, and also deal ice cryo damage, which is ice. Her first charge attack will fire off an icy arrow to deal cryo damage. Her second will fire a frost flake arrow that also deal cryo damage, but in AoE damage. But also a cross flake arrow will also bloom after hitting a target, dealing AoE cryo damage, which should have more AoE damage than all your archer. Her plunge attack is still like all your other heroes except for a mage. So her plunge attack is just like in the mid-air and just striking down to the ground, doing a huge impact AoE damage. It's the physical damage type, so only mages have elemental plunge damage. So her talent, her elemental skill is going to be the trail of the Qinlin. So leaving an ice loaded behind Ganyu, dashing backwards, stunning all impurity and dealing AoE cryo damage. So when you stun out the ice loaded, you will be dashing backwards, so it have more kind of like a mobility of her, so you can just survive. And also it has have an ice loaded there too. So the ice lotus will, what it's going to do, the 3 things it will do in here. It will constantly taunt the surrounding opponent, attracting them to attack it. If you guys don't know what taunt is, it's kind of like you're just kind of stepping on them, kind of like attacking it. So that's what the taunt do. And the second one, endurance is skill. Also endurance is actually skill, which again got you max HP. I don't think you need to worry too much about that. And the third one is going to be Bloom of Perfuse, which is destroyed or once the endurance ends, dealing a AoE cryo damage. So once the endurance ends or once it's destroyed, it will deal an explosive that deal cryo damage, which is pretty lit. And her ultimate is called Celestial Shower. It is constantly sealed atmosphere frost is summoned and the snow that also summoned as a scarlet cryopore. The scarlet cryopore is also do constant damage and raining down ice shed, striking down to an opponent dealing AoE cryo damage. The durance lasts probably around 15 seconds most of the time. And what we're going to be talking about is her other there are 3 more passive in here. So Preserve of the Hunt here, when she craft a bow type weapon, it will have a refund of 15% of ore being used, or bring it back right to you. So kind of like more like a recycle type. And Undivine Heart here, it actually after find the second charge skill, which is a Frostlight Arrow, it will actually do, and the critical hit will consult with Frostlight Arrow and their result of blooming effect increased by 20% for 5 seconds. So if you fire a Frostlight Arrow and a critical hit will actually hit with the Frostlight Arrow, then it will increase damage by 20% for 5 seconds. And the third and the last talent though is going to be Harmony between the Heaven and Earth. So Corruption Shower will grant a 20% cryo damage bonus if the active party member are in the AoE damage. So your number though you have to be in the AoE damage. It won't deal damage to you, but it actually increase cryo bonus damage. Then you can use it against the enemy. Enemy will follow you around anyway because they really want you dead. So yeah. So next we're going to be talking about the constellation here. The constellation number 1 is going to be Dew Drinker. After using you use a Frostlight Arrow level 2 or a Frostlight Arrow Bloom, it will decrease the opponent cryo resistance by 15% for 6 seconds. Also regenerate 2 energy for Ganyu. Also, it also affects only control 1 per charge of level 2 Frostlight Arrow, because if it's going to bloom or not. So the only way it will cause the cryo resistant for 15% there, you have to have a Frostlight. You will have to need a charge up to level 2, and it's going to have to hit the target. So it doesn't matter if it's going to bloom or not. So that's how it's going to work. And level 2 and the constellation level 2 is going to be the sufficient. What it's going to do is just add 1 additional charge to your elemental skills. Level 3 constellation, this Cloud Strider, will also increase your ultimate elemental burst by 3. Also, max level will be 15. It's going to be 12 to 15. That's how it's going to be. And constellation level 4 is Westward Shogun, and this will deal opponent in the AoE damage cholesterol. Attack will increase. It will increase over time. It will increase 5%, and it will increase extra 5% for every 3 seconds, maximum up to 25%. And you have to be in the AoE radius though. If you're out there for like after 3 seconds, the damage will reset. So the damage that you are getting will reset right back to normal. That's how it's gonna work. Then constellation level 5 is gonna be the Muscle, which increase your elemental skill by level by 3 more. So 12 to 15, that's going to be 1 if you can upgrade to there though. And constellation level 6 is going to be the Cement. When after using your elemental skill, your Frostlight Arrow shot will actually doesn't need to require charging to hit, but it will take like 30 seconds for them to actually do that again. And for the thing that you need to increase her talent, you're gonna need some books that you can obtain from a dungeon, and a Woofer Flower, and Woofer Flower one essence there that you can obtain from any Woofer Flower you can find. Doesn't matter, they're cryo or pyro. But the blue essence there that you got there, that you see on the left corner, you only can. I'm assuming you only can get that from the cryo made from dragon spine. If I'm actually wrong about that, you can actually still can craft that. And the crown is totally different. The crown is for you to increase your talent level to a max level. When it's kind of like the max level is going to be 12, right? And you hit 11, you're going to need to use that crown to hit to max level. That's what the crown is for. But I would recommend saving the crown though until you know you're going to use a hero, kind of like the hero that you really going to use, that you're actually going to constantly use, that actually benefit you more, something like that. But I'm still going to save it until the end, until they have all the characters comes out. So that's what I just recommend you do. For the when you're trying to send your character, you're gonna need a the gem. Let's start from the left. So the gemstone there that you can receive from a cryo redivine, and the second one that you actually can also receive from a cryo redivine, and the cution flower there that you actually can go across the Leo Harbor, go to each mountain, and you can attain it from there. That next thing you have to craft it though. You actually can get it from a whooper flower too, but sometimes there's a chance that they will drop that. But you can take the basic one to craft to that kind. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope this video helps give you a brief information after she comes out. We're going to be talking about more. We're going to be talking about how to build her and her weapon, and on my next video. So I will catch you guys on my next video. If this video helps, then leave a like on this video. So I catch you on my next video, man. Peace out.